so many top players here. I know Iken's making his long-awaited return to the scene.
Oh, man.
So if you're ready for some Ryu gameplay, you know, be on the lookout.
All right, they are just going at it. I mean, it is a Smash tournament, so if you want to play Smash, this is the place to be, place to start it off. Cam and Eldrich, so I've known Eldrich in the scene for a long time. I've always seen her around. I don't think I've ever seen them play before, so this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, this seems like a first-time clash for me as well, but it looks like so far Cam is struggling to get a foot in neutral, and that's not where
you dead? You are dead. All right, okay. So it feels weird because, like I've said, one of Roy's biggest weaknesses is his lackluster recovery, but I feel like every time I see Roy nowadays, it's usually Revolver, and he's always been so good at making those recoveries and making Roy's weakness not look as bad. But that right there is what we saw. If you fall asleep off stage for 1 second, you are immediately going to lose that stock.
Yeah, absolutely. And already with that back throw, Eldrich just completely in the driver's seat now with about half ink to spare.
Good job blocking the roller. One of the most oppressive moves in the early days of Ultimate. A lot of people seem to have gotten around the general strategy of how to avoid roller, but still, at any time, getting caught by that can lead to a very quick and solid stock loss.
Yeah, and even in this stage of Ultimate, we've gone from roller is very good because it kills you to roller is so good because you have to give up so much of your neutral game plan to avoid it.
Exactly, yeah. So even with the evolution of the strategy around it, it's always going to be a decent tool for Inkling. Ooh! I don't even know if that back air was incredibly necessary. I think the bomb probably would have killed him anyway, but good stuff from Eldrich following it up.
Strong back air though, and no messing about. That's the stock gone.
Eldrich still got a solid lead. Her neutral presence has been immaculate so far. She has not really given Cam an opportunity to actually try to find any way to get any sort of significant damage off, and just like that, a very slick, I think we call those 0 to deaths around here actually. That was pretty nice.
Yeah, that was about as one-sided as a straight line. That's Eldrich complete from start to finish. At no point other than that one straight back air did Cam even manage to get anything going, which is already a sign of a hot start.
You know, it's interesting too. I feel like we've really seen just a rising of sorties, I think in general, but Roy especially. It feels like people around here have really started to make the switch to characters like Roy and Aegis. And a lot of those people, I think, who've made the switch have actually gotten off Inkling a lot. Inkling's not really a character I see around here anymore, and it's refreshing to see that this character still does pretty much exactly what you want him to. You hit that roller, you're always in a bad situation. Like you said, you have to give up like neutral presence a lot, and just your balance can be really off if you're not expecting the aggressiveness from Inkling. So let's see if Cam's able to adapt at all.
Yeah, very briefly, you know, as you mentioned, a lot of very high-profile players, EGR level talent recently picking up Roy. Hikaru comes to mind, Nico comes to mind, so this is a character that's gotten more and more popular as the game's gone on.
Fast start here on Town. Let's see if Cam can make any sort of presence known. That forward smash is actually going to get him the lead thus far, and it looks like he's going to be carrying the momentum as much as possible.
Yeah, Roy absolutely infamous on this stage. At 61%, 10 or more percent, that's already kill percent for several options.
Got to continue to whiff grabs and eat more percentage from Roy. Roller is going to seek him into the ground, but not quite enough to get anything off of it. Good matching by Cam there.
Lovely tech stage. He's back in, gets that up smash, but Town's high ceilings probably needs a bit more.
I think Eldrich will take it, though. It felt like for the longest time, Cam had actually gotten off to a pretty solid start. Didn't really feel like Eldrich had any sort of presence in neutral, but now all of a sudden it feels a lot more even. I say that, but the double-edged dance is going to steal the first stock.
Yeah, lovely opportunity seeking from Cam. Didn't necessarily pull the trigger early, disguised his intentions well.
Ooh, yeah. See, that's the thing with, you know, if you're not expecting it for 1 second, you can't just afford to throw out a bunch of random moves as any character, especially a sortie like this, who likes to be sort of like in with a specific range of the character they're fighting. At any point, you could eat a roller if you're not careful, and if you're at 5%, you're going to die from it.
Yeah, particularly on that transformation where there aren't any platforms, that intermediate stage between the other platform layouts.
I like the move from Eldrich. She's not getting baited. You know that Cam would love it if for whatever reason she just started jumping up onto those platforms and he was able to get a couple of her sent onto her by getting knocked around by those bears and whatnot. But she's playing her own game right now.
That's an edge guard. She's attacking nearly a full stock lead now, just like the first game.
Bagger's going to lead to a slick little combo right there. Already on Cam's last stock, but Eldrich doesn't seem to be losing momentum whatsoever. Her dash dancing and her general movement has been really slick from start to finish.
Oh my god,
that's yep, that's why Roy's seem to like Town and City. Just being on that platform for 1 second, not realizing that Roy's going to take advantage of it, all of a sudden this one's a lot more even.
Yeah, that is the smallest ledge/stage to blast zone distance in the entire game if you count that side platform. And Roy's will absolutely take advantage if you let them.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter though. Eldrich is able to take it, goes off stage. Definitely the weakest point of Roy's game. Doesn't stumble, doesn't falter whatsoever. Just a very solid performance from her.
Yeah, she won that game through mostly neutral. There weren't many times. She got obviously a couple rollers in there too, and helps when Inkling doesn't need to get to that latter 160, 170% to kill. But
yeah,
with that combined with a couple edge guards, that is solid Inkling play, and that will carry you for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. So good stuff from her. And once again, like I said,